Hello everyone, my name is Crystal. I am a mom who does these videos just for fun. So if you guys would like to see how I get this no makeup look, go ahead and keep watching. Okay you guys, I have my hair clipped back ready to start on the makeup. But before I get started on that makeup, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys about the skincare that I have been using and that I have been doing. So I found Perricone MD starter kit at Ulta. It's a prebiotic probiotic face wash and 2 mini face creams. It was only $30. And if you are very acne prone like I am, that was the only face wash that helped with my breakouts. After that, I don't usually dry my face with a towel because towels can be harbors for bacteria, so I just usually let my face air dry. I go in with the Thayer's facial mist, and I use the Thayer's serum boost. While your face is still a little wet or moist, go ahead and spray your face mist, and then you would go in with your serum. And these are all from the same line, so you do want to get all your cosmetics from the same line. If you don't want to do the Perricone MD, let's say you're using Cetaphil, you do want to go ahead and get the Cetaphil face wash and the moisturizer. You don't really want to be mixing too much because you would be over processing your skin. And then I go ahead and do the moisturizer. So now we get into the makeup. So as you can see a little bit right here, my skin always has a bit of texture to it. These no makeup looks can be a little difficult to achieve on skin that is textured. So the primer that I have been using is the Too Faced Hangover RX. Whatever it is that your skin type you feel is, I think that you need to use the products that are correct for that. This is obviously a moisturizing primer, so if you have oily skin, just go ahead and use the other formulas. So for foundation, today I'm going to try my best not to use foundation depending on how my skin is doing. Like these things, I usually can get away with just using some concealer, but sometimes I have redness like here, redness here, that I want to cover, and I'll just go in with some foundation. So the foundation that I usually use is the Born This Way by Too Faced. So the concealer I'm going to be using today is the NYX HD concealer, and I'm just going to use that to conceal the tiny little spots that I have here. Taking clean fingers, make sure they're clean, and then kind of tap the concealer in. So next thing I do is I just go ahead and check how I feel about this. If I want to go ahead and cover up some more spots, I will, like this one here. So to blend out my under eye concealer, I really like to split it up in 3 sections. I like to go in my inner corner first, then I'll do the middle, I'll apply a little more concealer, blend it out to the end, because I feel like that gives me the best coverage. You're going to want to add a little bit of concealer on your top lid, only a little bit, because this can make your eyeshadow crease. So the reason why I personally really like to use my fingers when it comes to doing concealing blending is because the warmth of your fingertips does really well at melting in that concealer, so that's a tip for you. Now to get into the eyes. So the primer I'm using is by Ulta Beauty. It is in the color Champagne. Next, I'm going to be using this cream eyeshadow by Crystal Fusion or Koki. I found this at Rite Aid in the makeup section. I'm sure you guys can go ahead and find it there too. Okay, so what I would do next if I had it was I like to line my waterline, the top waterline, with some eyeliner, and only the top part, do not line the bottom part. Next thing you do is some mascara. So the mascara I'm using is the Lancome Hypnosis. So this has been my favorite mascara for a while now. Next step, if you guys want to go ahead and add some like bronzer and some blush or whatever, I would definitely recommend like a cream blush. Usually I don't have to because I have really red cheeks anyways, so this is a Tarte Blushing Bright cream blush that I've had since I was like in middle school. I'm using the NYX Dewy Finish. I don't like to use powders simply because I have dry skin, and if I have powder it just clings to my acne. Go in with highlighter, a little bit of highlight. You really want to make sure that it's the same skin tone as you. It has the same kind of undertones. This is the Urban Outfitter After the Glow palette. You guys probably think I have like no makeup brushes. I do. Now what I take is a little bit of this serum, very little bit, like don't be generous at all, just kind of lightly put it where you want it to go. But too much, it will cause the highlight to separate, which is why you need to be very minimal when it comes to this. I'm going to take my finger again, and you want to give it a little bit of time for the oil to set, and then you want to go ahead and just place this on top. For lipstick, I like to wear something light, something close to my natural lip color. Sometimes I will just do a little bit of some lip balm, call it a day. But lately I have been really liking the Bombshell by MAC. It is a very pretty natural lip shade. You don't want to do too much because we are trying to look like we're not wearing any makeup. Now, obviously, my skin is doing fabulous this week, and that's why this makeup worked out perfectly fine. But again, I do still have texture on my skin. If you have more texture on your skin than I have it now, which I'm sure in the next few coming weeks I will have like some sucker on my face at some point, you can go ahead and use a very little bit of foundation, very little bit. You don't want to hide your skin completely because that's not the look we're going for. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.